Hi everyone, welcome to another stream to Coding with Fun. What is happening? Oh, it's a time break. Okay, now it's skipped. So yeah, welcome to the stream. So today we are continue working with Shopping Manager. So the plan for today is to work on products route so that user can at least other users can change the quantity of the product and admin can create a new product. So that's the plan for today. Let's see how it goes. I have lecture at 12, so I might be able to just do stream for 2 hours today. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me just say hello to everyone. Hey Parth, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, to be honest, I'm still feeling a bit tired. I'm still feeling sleepy. Okay, just a sec. Everything looks good. How's the audio and video? Is it good? Also, let me just... Okay, that is nice. Let's pause this. Cool. So yeah, if you guys maybe can see right now that I have changed my setup a bit. So the desk was here, just where my window was, and there was some changes in my room, so I have to move it in different direction. So for my first couple stream, my desk was right behind me in that wall. Then I moved it to this side, right in front of the window, and now I'm moving it to the left, the right side of the wall. So yeah, I'm just moving it everywhere. Hey man, how's it going? Also, how can I pronounce your name? Like, I know your B stands for first name and Cagley is your last name, right? B Cagley, I guess. Sorry if I messed up. So yeah, today we are just going to work on a front end with VueJS and Vuetify. So we have already created a basic login system. Now we will just work on creating products route. Okay, yep, and I will call it Brian. It will be much easier for me. So let me just open our code. Okay, let's go to Shopping Manager, code client, pm run serve. Let's also run our backend, pm run dev. I guess that's the command. Yeah, that's working. And let's give it a time to start up our front end. And here's the code. Cool. So here is our application. So first of all, let's log into the server. We will need to grab the admin password, which we are saving inside our environment file. So let's just get that file. Here is the password. And once user logs in, right now we are just showing that this is an about page, but actually it's a products page. And now today we are going to work on this page to display different products, and we will also create a button where admin can create new products. So that's the plan for today. Hey Koda, welcome to the stream. Just woke up. Yeah, I woke up like just an hour ago, I guess. I was watching some series on Amazon Prime and I slept late today yesterday, so I was also a bit tired. So yeah, that is our plan for today. So let's just start working on it. Here is the code. I might have also created a to-do, I guess. Yeah, we have this. So we are working on products route. Okay. So let's look at to Vuetify docs. They have a component called data tables that we can use. Why is it internet a bit slow today? It's weird. Are you guys getting any lag into stream? Let me know if you do. Or is it just a Vuetify website? Get started. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's a bit slow, I guess. It's weird though, it was, and I also see that they have changed it a bit, I guess. That is why. Oh man. Vuetify data table. Is it broken? Doesn't look like it. And yeah guys, I will also be doing a pair programming stream on Twitch tomorrow night. Nighttime, I mean CT nighttime, with Coder 3, so join us there as well. You can find my Twitch channel. A bot should send a link now. I think maybe your internet, because it's loading fine when I go to it. Oh okay, yeah, I see. Not sure why it's doing that. I don't have anything else running in background. Cool. Well, it is loading now. That's nice. So here you can see that using this component we can create this whole data table, including we can in this data table we can define how many rows we want in per page, and we can also make it a enable pagination to this application. Which server? Do you mean the NAS that I created? I don't think so. That is downloading anything. Let me make sure. Doesn't look like it is downloading anything. Yeah, it's not getting, yeah, it's very stable. It's not even using anything right now from the bandwidth. Not sure what's going on. Well, it is working right now, so we can just move on. Nice. So my plan is to add this kind of table, and right now it has values, but we will be changing it to input boxes so that user can change quantities. And we also want to add buttons, which we can find it somewhere here. Right now there is like edit and delete. We will show these buttons for admin, but we will also create another column to not sorry, not the column, but we will have another button to save all the changes. I'm not sure, should I create a button or should I just make a request to the server once user enters user enters quantities for each product? I'm not sure. The way we have server design right now, we will have to save data every time whenever we make any changes to product. So we cannot right now, we cannot make one request and change quantity of multiple products. So I think that's what we will do. Yeah, that's what I'm planning. Once user changes the value to this three, like the last column, then we'll just make a query to the database. That's what my plan is. Let's see how it goes. So we can go with this table where we can also get this new item dialog, which will be useful for admin to add new products. So that's what we will do. Let's add those things here. For that, let's bring a code from there. Here is the HTML code. Nice. Let's create a script tag. The name is products. And let's grab the script for now. We will change values afterwards, but let's just take it for now. Cool. That's all. I know it's too much right now, but we will simplify the code in a minute. So let's first of all understand how they have written this code. Why is it complaining? Is it because of this? It's an extra, that's why. Nice. Okay, and we just need to fix the indentation and everything looks good. Fix auto fixable problems. Nice. For now, let's just disable the ESLint for next line. It won't work because of the linting problem, but let's just ignore it for now and understand the code. I think it will be easier to understand in here website, on their website. So a data table gets a headers property, which includes headers for your for your data tables, which we are passing as an array right around here. We can assign different properties like align, sortable, and everything else. I think by default the sortable is yes, and that's it, I guess. We can, for example, for actions we don't really need sortable, so that's nice thing. Is there any visible option? I guess Vuetify. I think it's inside this column. Yeah, I think we can just use Vuetify in this line. So let's just start changing the values here. So first of all, it will be a product column, value is products. Then we have a name of store1. Also yeah, that's config. Let's also export another constant called store names, which I will be updating with real names when I will deploy it. Let's keep it store1 for now. Stores 2 and 3. Feel free to drop questions if you find anything. If you can't understand anything, I will try to explain it. Okay, nice. So for the text for this one, rather than passing the hard-coded string, we will just use store names dot store1. And the value will be the same because I will be using the same name as I will be using in server. So let's just do that. It's 3. Let's make it 2 and 3. We don't want any other columns other than actions. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what's happening with my internet today. Usually it's pretty good. Let me run a speed test. It will add some buffer to the stream though. Yeah, I think there is some issues with my internet today. Let me know if it's too much, then I will try to do something, or maybe I will just stop the stream and we will do it in some other time. Then we will pass a property called items. So we are right now passing deserts, but we will be grabbing products from the database. So that's what we will use here. For now, let's just call it products. Okay, cool. Nice. That is for edited item and default item. So let's also change that. That's the name. Let's just ignore this for now. Then we have a form title computed property. So what does this do is when user click the new item, or if user click the edit icon, it will open the same dialog. But whenever the dialog is open, it will use this computed property and see if we are editing the product, then it will show title as edit item, otherwise it will show as a new item. So let's call new product. It's complicated, I know, but it's worth it to use it. Okay. Let's also disable so they are calling this initialize method, which is just adding a dummy data to the array which we don't really need. So we can just remove this method. We don't really need it. We also don't need to call it here in the created hook. Then we have edit item method, which takes an item. Edited index is this dot deserts or index of that item, and we are passing the values from the item to the edited item. Nice, I understand what's going there, and we are opening the dialog. Cool. Okay, yeah, let's disable this because this line will just, let's disable everything. So that line would, oh man, so the confirm will open a alert to the user, which is not a right way to do it, so that's why it's complaining, and let's just ignore it for now. Then we also have a close function which will close the dialog, and it will set edit item to default item and set the index to -1. Nice. And when we are saving the function, then if this edited index is greater than -1, then it will change the value, else it will add a value to the database. So this example is working with a local data. That's not we will be doing with our application. We will be making queries to the database. So right around here we will make a request to edit a product, or we will just call an action which will make a request to the database, and then we can, at this point, we will make a create product request, and we will close the dialog. We don't really need a reset. Let's see where they were using a reset. I don't see it. Not sure. Let's just remove this. We don't need it. And a delete button is calling that method. Cool. So first of all, what we will need to do is, let's just go to the computed. Let's just map the state. Call user. I think that's how we will call it, I guess. Let's import map state from our Vuex. From Vuex. Nice. And we are grabbing a user, and right around here what we can say is vif user dot is admin, otherwise it will not show those icons. Directive doesn't support any modifier. What? Item.actions. Will this work without that? So we are doing a, oh, it's complicated. Okay, close does not exist on type of view object. It does exist. There is a method called close. There is a method called save. Okay, it is showing. It is like working, I guess. No, we are getting errors. Initialize is not a defined method. Yeah, we will also need to. What are we calling that method? So we have removed that created hook, so it shouldn't. Oh, I think it's error from past. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, it is working. I don't know what error is that one, but yeah, it is working. So let's just, so if you look at, if you go to the Vuex, I mean Vue DevTools, and if we go to the store itself, I just change it the value to the false and see if it changes anything. Not sure. I don't think so it will work that way. Let's just for now, so in this line we are just adding these icons only if user is admin. So that's what I was trying to find out, but I think we will first need to make it working, then I think we will be able to test those scenarios. So let's just create another module called product .module.js. It will be similar to this. But we will have a method called products, which will be an array of all the products. We don't need anything else right now. Do we need to? Okay, so the question is, do we really need? Yeah, we will need it. Sorry. So I was a bit confused that should we add the products into the global state to Vuex, or should we just add it to the component itself? But I think we will do it this because I am planning to grab the new item or edited item here so that we can use it to actions. Yeah, let's just go with this for now. We don't need any getters, mutations, update products, state and value, and then we will just state dot products will be the value. We don't need anything else. We can create our actions called fetch products. We don't need to pass anything else. We will go to products and we don't need to pass anything because We don't need anything for the body itself. And once we get the request, let's just log it what we are getting as a response and see what we can grab from it, or is it even working or not. Okay, so now let's just dispatch this method when products component is mounted. This dot store dot dispatch product slash this method. Also we will need to import that module here. Product.module and add it here. Nice. Let's make sure we are updated values as it needed. Nice, it is working, it's good. We will need to remove these methods as well. So now we can call method like this. And it is saying that it's a bad request. Why? So what's the route for products? It's products, and let's look at the products router. Also it should be a get request, so I think we are making a post request, that's why. Let's look at our actions, and yep, it should be a get request. So now we are getting products, so we can grab a products from that one. Nice. Let's also create a state called total products. Not sure if we will need it or not, but keep it there. Let's just keep it there for now. So what we can grab from here is products and total products. Then we can call a method called update products, and we can just pass the products value to that, and we will specify that module is product. We will also grab commit here so that we can use it inside the action. We'll also need to create another mutation called update total products. We don't need anything else here, so we can just remove it. So let's see how that works. Let's look at to view and store, and we are grabbing the products and we have it inside our state. Cool. Do we just have one product? Really? Network products. Yeah, we just have one product, so that's why. Cool. So now we can grab that products inside the products route. Where did that go? Yeah, here. We will also map product module, and then as items we can say that product dot products, and we should see it here, but we are not getting it because when we pass this headers object here, this value property defines which value you want to use from each object. So right now, let me explain it. So if we look at to our network request, it should be here. Here is our response, a products array which has an object called these different quantities. So what we want to specify to the Vuetify is, and I am talking about this value or property when we pass it to the products to pass it to the component as a headers, that we want to use a property called name from each of the items. So if we change it to call it to name, so that's what it will use, and we don't need to display price, I guess, or do we? Let's take care of that later. But for a stored one, we will specify that we want to go to the quantities, quantities dot this store name, and then it will grab the value from there. So we will need to do that for each store. It will be stored 2. Let's do this for store 3 as well. And now it is grabbing the value from that. So if we look at our response, and we can see that store 1 has a value of 1, store 2 has a value of 3, and store 3 has a value of 5. So that is working. It is grabbing the product's name from name object, and our data is being our data is working. So when we click edit, it won't work because we have broken the system. But yeah, that's how the data table works. So it is working. That's good thing. Let's just also create another column called a text will be product image, and the value will be image. We want an image property from the object. And now right here we can create another column. Sorry, that's a different thing. That's not what we want. What we want is we want to add our own code to the slot. So here it is slots. So let's look at this, how they have done here. So we slot dot top, and we have added this. I think we can understand more about that around. We can understand more of that from this object. Yeah, vslot item dot name, and we can write code here. Hey Mr. PhD, welcome to the stream. Wait, what? It's a Monday. It's a usual time for stream. Okay, so let's create another template. And we will also need to close it. We will use vslot item dot image. That's what we are calling it. Yep. Then we will pass item to it. And then what we can do is we can just simply say we want an image which has a source of item dot image property, and alternate value will be let's just give alternate name alternate attribute value as product's name itself. That would work, and that should add an image to our product, and it is working. That's nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. It just started. I have a lecture at 12 as usual. Have things to do, bit busy, too many things going on right now. Yeah. Let's also give it a class called product image. Then we can create another block here called style, and we will use a CSS. It will be scoped, and we will say that if we have a class called product image, then a height will be 32 pixel. Not 3, it's 32. So it is working. It's too small. Let's say 40 pixel. It's still small. 60. Nice. Also, let's just give it let's just wrap it to another div, saying let's give it a class called wrapper. Then and for a wrapper we'll call a max width of 300 pixel. Not 300 pixel. Max width is like a width is 80% of the screen, but max width is 980. I'm just using some random number, and we will just give it a margin of 0 auto, and yeah, it's much more readable. Also, let's give it a margin top of 60 pixel. Yeah, that's much more readable. Hey Brushita, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am tired. I was awake late yesterday, so yeah, I didn't get that much good sleep. It's going on. It's good, I guess. So yeah, we are grabbing a product, we are displaying it to the front end. Let's also grab prices. Value will be price. We don't need anything else. Yep, that looks nice. Although we can say that align right, and for the image we can say that align center. Or we also will be disable this sortable feature of that, because we don't want to sort products using products image, right? So that's why. Okay, it will ask me to do this. Looks good now. Our prices will be aligned to right, nice. And we can sort it according to however we want. That's nice as well. Let's do the same for stores, that we want to align it to the right side because it's a or center, not sure. Yeah. So we just try to make it barely working right now, and then I will start working on a front end for editing or creating new product, and then we will be able to complete this component. To be honest, like right now I know it's not that good, because we also need to change this column to rather have a input rather than a solid value. A user can always go to edit, and like we can modify our server to let other users to click edit button and edit quantity, but I don't think so that's a good choice. So like, not good choice, I mean like in context of UX, user will like have to go to the for each product and they have to update quantities that way. But what I want to do is once user clicks on the first input box, change the value, press tab, goes to next one, enters the value, and that's how we want to achieve it. And I know this, I think this products page will take most time from the front end than any other views because of that feature, because we need to make sure that we are not making too many queries. We might also want to change, we might also want to might need to change our server as well, because the reason is the currently how we have set up the server, I guess that we can modify quantities of one product at a time. So if they are updating 40 products, then we will be making 40 requests to the database, and that's not what I want to do, right? So we can have something like an endpoint where we can pass an array which has updated which has a object contains product ID and updated values for the quantities, and then our database, then our server will make query to the database and update each value, update value of each products. I am pretty sure that we will need to do that at some point. As we can see right now, we did edit this endpoint called product adding quantity. It works nice, but I don't think so that's a good option in context of performance, so we will need to change that as well. So let's see how it goes. Let's just try making it working for now. Which is working though. It's nice. Cool. Edit and delete. Cool. Everything looks good. Let's add align right or align center. Nice. We also want to disable sort function for that as well. Nice. So we won't be shorting products from that one. Okay, looks good. Nice, I guess. Remove that one, we don't need it. Cool. Let's open the template, and here is the form for new item. Also, let's just change the title of the table. Let's call it products. Let's just keep all things as it is right now, and first of all will be the name. Second will be description. This one will be a price. Also, let's find out how to add a number type of input. So how's everyone today? I am really tired and I'm not sure why Vuetify is not working for me. This website is really slow today, I guess. Or maybe it's just me. It's taking too long. Where is the number input? Here it is. This one looks nice. Although we will need to make sure that we are removing this prefix from yeah, we can enter anything, so that's not a good thing. We won't be using that one. Yeah, maybe. I think they have updated the website as well, so maybe that's the issue, I guess. Where is the number input? Let's go to forms. Maybe forms will have it. That is weird. Is there any validation that we need to add? Or is it type? sets input type. Yeah, so we can just pass type as a property, as an attribute, and let's call it number type. For the price, what's the error? Now it's happy. Nice, good. So price is there, item is there. Let's create one for image. And that's all we need. And let's update the edit item as well. It will contain name, it will contain description, which will be empty string. Then we have a price, which will be 0. And image, which will be empty string as well. Let's copy the same thing for default item as well. And now when user click edit item, we will change the index this dot product dot products dot index of the item. We will pass we will spread the value of the item to the edited item, and then we will open the dialog. Nice. When user clicks save, let's say that dot product dot products, then we will grab the edited index and we will assign a value, the edited item value. Otherwise product dot products. That's what we will do for now. We will just work it locally, and later we will start making requests to the database. So yeah, we are getting product name, description and everything. Don't we have a description for the product? Really? We are getting some error. Let's just refresh a page. Click edit, network, products. Oh, we don't have a we don't even have a product description property. Yeah, we removed that while we were working on the server, so let's just remove that. We also don't need it in here as well. So if user click edit, it will show image URL, price and product name. Cool. And if we, for now, it will save data locally, and it has updated the store as well. That's a nice thing. Cool, it is working then. If we create a new order, a new product call, let's call it Pepsi. Price is $2.99. And the image URL is, just for now we'll just use google.com, and if we save it, it's there. Pepsi is there, price is there. We don't have any value for store items, so that's why it's not there. Yeah, so it is working, at least locally. And let's have a quick break. By the way, we have now 75 subscribers. 77. Oh, That's nice. So yeah, we have 77 subscribers. We are reaching 200 very soon, and I am planning to do some kind of special stream on that day. Not sure what, but yeah, I am do something else. So if you have any suggestion for me, feel free to message me. Feel free to message in our Discord server. We have a channel called Stream Suggestion where you can put your ideas if you have any for the streams, and let me know what we should do once we hit 100 subscribers. It's a big achievement for me, so I want to do something special for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks for being a part, thanks for being a part of this journey. It's really good. You guys are helping me a lot. Thanks everyone. Right now we are not saving data to database, so if we refresh a page, it will use the old data. Cool. So let's just start working on a new item first, and then we can work on editing and then on sorting different items. So when user click save item, a save method which is here, and if the edited index is greater than -1, which means we are updating a product, right? So let's create a action called async action called update product. Let's grab commit out of it. We can await a response from API. The request methods would be patch. That's what I used in the backend. Yeah, we are using patch, and we'll pass a product ID as well. Hey, Coda, welcome to the stream again. Okay, so we are making a patch request to products / we will also need to pass an edit product. If we go here, and when user click edit, sorry again. We are living in small apartments, so sometimes fire alarms start alerting, so that's why. Okay, sorry what I was doing, I totally forgot. Okay, yeah, so edit item, we will create another property called ID, and that's what we are getting in response, I guess. Let's open DevTools, not in this tab, in this one. Okay, if we go to network, refresh a page again, products, each product has a underscore ID, property. Okay, yeah, I think I am in the right place now. Default we will also have an ID, but it will be blank. So when user click edit item, You know what, we can also create something like, rather than doing this, let's do this one, that we create another property called edited product ID, which will be an empty string. Then what we can do in edited item is we do the same here, except edited product ID will be item dot underscore ID. And ESLint will complain in this line, so let's just disable it, because ESLint doesn't like to use underscore for variables, that's why. So this way we will have a products ID when user click edit item, which we can pass to this action. So first will be ID, and then we will pass a edit product. And then we'll pass a data called edit product dot then I just console log it, and if we catch error, let's do the same. So go to the products route and let's dispatch that action dot dispatch. I am making too many typos today. It's product slash update product. We will pass this product edited product ID, and we will pass an edited item. Also, rather than spreading all the properties, what we will do is we will pass each we will assign each variable's value, because when we will grab product from database, it will include some extra properties which we don't really want. That's is price, and there is another property called image. That's all we have, right? Yep, all three properties, and we have those inside edited item, which we can pass to the action. The action. Okay, so let's try running it. So if we create edit, and if we add a space, let's make sure if we see any request being made here, let's click save. Requested route does not exist. Oh, here it should be ID. So let's try it again. Edit space save. Name is required. Really? I think we passed those values. Oh, it should be this dot. Oh no, that's right. Let's go to headers and preview response initial timing. So why there is no body to the request? So let's look at the API function first. So it takes a method, it takes a path. That's how we have set it up in backend. Oh no, it's yeah, it should be just product ID /ID. Let's try it again. Create edit, add a space, click save, and it's a bad request. And why? Oh no, I was right, sorry. I'm not sure what is going on. Add space, save it. Name is required. So when we add a space and here it's undefined. Why is that? This dot edited item. Let me make sure that we are grabbing it's weird. So when you pass this value to action, it's not working. You know what, we can say something like edit product, and it will spread values from this dot edited item. Then we will just pass this dot edit product, and let's see if that works. Save. It is not working. Property name is required. We are still getting undefined here. I'm not sure why. Oh, I think, yeah, I get it. Because to the actions we can pass only one property, one argument. So we are passing two, that's why it's undefined. So let's just change it and call it ID, and this will be edit product, and we don't even need to do this. We can just say that edited item. Let's call it item. That makes more sense. We don't need this. Let's go to the module, and we will grab ID and item. We will use ID here, and we will pass item to the API method, and let's see if that works. Click edit, space, save, and it doesn't work. Here is the data which we are stringify to the body. What do you mean by time PH3? I'm not sure. Is there anything wrong with the validator itself? Should be item. Oh, yeah, I think I called it. Oh yeah, I see. It should be item. And let's try it again. Space, save. We are still getting any error. We are passing data now. So let's see what is the error. Price must be a string. Wait a minute. What? It shouldn't be a string. Oh, okay, yeah, we are using regex for that, so that's why. That's not an issue. So let's just we can do it manually here. That item dot price is equal to item dot price to string. Cool. So let's try it again. Space, save. It's not working. 500 internal error. What's the preview? Path name is invalid. Oh yeah, I think it's because we are not letting any white spaces. Oh, hey Mr. PhD, what's wrong with this regex? I'm not sure. Think we added it in other spaces as well. To match Coca-Cola. It should be test. That's true, it's passing. I am not sure why it's failing. Path name is invalid, but where? Let's look at the login server. You are not getting any here. Why? It's for, we are getting error for message. Sorry, we are getting error for the name itself, name property, not the price one. Let's just do this. Okay, product validation field name path name is invalid. Oh, let's look at product.model, and that is why I think I found the issue. Let's change the regex here. Let's try it again. Add a space, save, and it saved the product to the database. Nice. And now we will need to make sure that we are updating it to our Vuex as well. Also, what we are getting in the response, let me see. We are getting updated product which has ID as well. So let's just do that. We are getting commit. Let's create a commit called update product. We will pass updated product and we will specify that module is product. Now we will create a mutation called update product, which will have a state and value. What we will do is state, let's try grabbing index. Index won't work because we are changing the product. So yeah, so what we will need to do is grab state dot products dot filter. I forgot how to use filter. Filter JS. Hey Dibapam, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am too tired. Okay. Filter word. Okay, yeah, I see. Product and product underscore ID is equal to value.id. It will return an array, I guess. We also have something called find, which will only return one element from it. So let's use that one. Where products ID matches with that one. Also, let's disable ESLint. And now we have find index of, I guess that's also a function. Then what we can do is state dot products product index, and we will assign the value object. This way we will also be updating product locally. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it gets bit hard to use it, but it's really good for maintaining your code style throughout your project. So we saved it and it didn't work. Let's see if we called update product. We passed a payload which contained ID, which has updated name. Let's try it again. Save. Once I passed it, the state looks exactly same how it was. Let's try logging. Product index. So remove space and see what we get. Is 0. Nice. Save it. We are getting that product which has the wrong value, and we are setting the value to it. Maybe that will work. Attempt to spread non-iterables in an instance. Let's log the value as well and see how that looks. Here it is with, wait a minute, did it work? Let's add a space, save it. Edit, remove space, and now when we get it, the name is updated, but this product is not updating. So let's look at to the state, update product. Yeah, it did update the product, but it's not reflecting to the table. That's weird. We are grabbing that product from the state, and when we update our state, it should also update our table, but it's not apparently, and I'm not sure why. So once we look at it, there is a product which has a space in it. Much better linter now. Don't ask me what's wrong. fixes the problem. I would guess slice forces a DOM refresh that directly edited error didn't. Okay, so we might need to do something like that. Maybe that's how Vue work. Let's try doing that. So here it will be a product index. We'll slice it for just one and pass a value to it. Oh, it's not. This will also be changing to state.products. Let's see if that works. Let's remove space. Save. It is working. Nice. Yeah, splice also removes the item, and it also, I think it's updating values properly this way, I think. So if we assign value directly, VueJS is not able to find any changes to the array, and I think that's the issue with the JavaScript itself. As we know, if we create an array which is constant, then we can also change the value inside the array, right? So yeah, maybe that was the issue, I guess. So yeah, but if we splice it and then update the value, then it is working good. Nice. And now we just need to create another action called create product, which will be making a request to create. We don't need template string here. We also make sure that we are making a post request. I am tired, man. I'm not sure how many lectures I will be able to attend today. I will skip some of them. I'm also planning to do all this, like this week, all the stream in this week will be on shopping manager, because I want to complete it. I think it's too long now, I guess, and I think we should like end it now. It's been too long. You are setting a bad example for streamers. That's what I am, guess. Okay, so let's make a post request to create. We will get a created product. We will commit a create product, a mutation. We'll pass created product there, and we will specify the module is product. Let's create another mutation. We don't really need to find any index or do anything like that. We can just simply push the value to it, and that's all we need for this one. So inside the products component, if the edited index is -1, then we will say that we want to dispatch in action call product slash create product tust, and we will pass a this dot edited item. So let's try creating new product. Missing a in create product. Oh, in module. Oh yeah, I see. Thanks. Oh, it also should be created product. Action should be create product. Nice. Cool. Let's create product. We are passing edited item. So let's try it. Let's also grab Pepsi image. Let's take this one. It's too big. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's grab this one. Copy image address. Let's create a new item. Pepsi. Price is $2.99. Here's image URL. Let's save his finger crossed. It did nothing. Wow. Okay. So when user click new item. Oh, sorry. It will be on save. When user click save, at that time the edited index will be -1. Wait a minute, is it because cannot read property price of undefined? Oh, I see. It should be like this. Let's try it again. New item. Pepsi $2.99. That's an image URL. Save it. It's saved. Let's refresh it. It's there. Nice. And if we try to sort a product, it is working. Cool. We can also sort it from price. Nice. Everything is working. Cool. Also, do we have any other users? There was a route for that one. Oh yeah, for products, for this one where we are adding, sorry, in this one, this V button will only be enabled if user dot is admin. Cool. Coca-Cola is expensive. Yeah, let's make it cheaper because everyone knows that Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi. Let's make it $1.99. Yeah, finally it is working. So as you can see that it was very complicated at first when we started to set up this whole data table with Vuetify, and there was too many things to be to connect. And as we can see right now, that now we can just sort different products. It will automatically implements this rows per page. It automatically implements this pagination and everything. You can also sort product. We can also simply, I think, add a search functionality which is needed for this project, and everything just works, right? So that's the good thing about Vuetify. Let's also add this one, search function. Search is we are passing search property to it. And what's the search do? Search is an empty string. That is weird. Cool. So sorted by false, that's nothing. Is that all that we need to do to make it searchable? Really? That's damn good. So if we just go here, let's make it searchable and add a state called search, which is empty string. We go to our client, refresh it. We are not getting it. Oh, okay, so card title, then we are adding spacer, then we are adding text field inside the card title. So it should be here. Nice, search is working. That's good. Pepsi, nice. And if you don't have anything, no matching records found. That's awesome. Let's remove spaces from here. Nice, that works. Let's add a class called search box. And let's add margin right of 22 pixel. It looks much better. Yeah, it's kind of easy. So I think products route is completed, really, man. That's nice. I never thought that it will be that easy. So yeah, our products route is completed. Admin can create a new product. Admin can edit it. Oh, we also need to implement the delete functionality. So let's also do that. So when user click delete item, let's show yeah. So what we will do is confirmation, and we'll ask that user if they really want to delete it, and once user agreed, then we will this dot store dot dispatch product slash delete product. We will call this action and we will pass item to it. Let's go to product.module, create another. It will be very similar to this one. We will get item here. We will pass item underscore ID. And it will be a delete request. And we will say that so in our response, when we delete a product, we are just returning a deleted product ID. Product ID, and let's pass it to delete product mutation. Let's create delete product mutation. delete state. Well, it won't be value, it will be ID. So what we can say is product index is state.products for find index, where product ID is the ID that we are getting from argument. Then we will just splice it by one position, and this will remove it from locally as well. Let's delete Pepsi. rotate this item, confirm, it's deleted, refresh the page, it's gone. Nice. So now our products route is completed. Everything looks good now. And here is the list. Oh, also let me just add another navigation item, which will be called shopping list. A shopping list page will only show products, but it will have different filters to use. Yeah. Okay, cool. And we have completed products finally. Nice. Our other routes, users or stores won't be that complicated. It will be very similar to the products route itself, but we don't need search functionality. We don't need, yeah, it would be basically same to the products page, yeah, to be honest. Nice. I learned a new thing, that if you are updating an value of an object inside an array, then make sure you are using splice rather than assigning value directly while you're working with Vuex. Otherwise it won't detect the change. Oh, I forgot that we still have to add a way to, we still need to add a text fields in these columns so that user can change it. I think we will do it next stream, maybe on Wednesday morning, and we'll try to complete this one and users route so that we can test that if we are hiding new item button and actions field or not. So those are two things that we need to do. Let's add it here. So that's done. Those two things are done. And let's say that make sure keep it right there for now. We will say users view. That's what we will start working on it. CRUD functionality, and then we'll say that make sure we are hiding navigation items and buttons on products page for normal users. So this is what I want to do for next stream. On pages where possible, it will be a stretch thing, we will do it later. We don't need to worry about showing errors right now. That's nice. Yeah, would be a good idea, or else you will skip lectures. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm also been streaming for 1 hour and 50 minutes, so I think I will take a rest now. Let me close it and commit the changes. Let's say that completed basic CRUD functions on products page, and let's just push it. It won't work, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and now it will work. Nice. Yeah, products page is like, we can say it's 80% working, and the whole project we can define like not the halfway, but 30 to 40%, I guess. There are still some touch up we need to do. We also need to create an error pages and some other things, some validation as well. So yeah, I think we will be completing it next week, because I am avoiding to do any other stream other than this shopping manager, because I think it's too long, I guess, now, and I have different plans for other streams. I have plans for creating different websites for coding with fun, so it will be good experience. It will be a new thing, so that's what I want to do. First idea is we will be creating a website called live.codingwith.fun. So this website will basically make a request to Twitch, make a request to YouTube, and see if I am live on either platform. If I am live, then it will fetch a link from the API and it will display it on that page. And on that page, it will also show different links to my different platforms. So that's my plan for now. I'm not sure how much information we can get from these APIs, but I am pretty sure that we can achieve that. And I'm doing this because if I want to share a link to someone that, hey, I'm live on this platform, or I'm live on Twitch, or I'm live on YouTube, then I can just share this link, and it's pretty easy to remember for others, and they can just visit a website and see that, oh, I'm live on Twitch, and they just click on Twitch, and it directly leads them there. So that's my idea. We also have some other ideas. If you have seen CJ, Coding Garden with CJ, and he has this chat manager, we will create something like that as well, and we will add some features to it. I also plan to create some kind of drop game so that you guys can play it while I'm coding. So that's my plan. Also, if you have any suggestion for that, please drop message on Discord. It will be really helpful. And I have a favor to ask you guys. Coding. Oh, yeah, it was the wrong thing. It should be just fun. Here it is. So I wrote this blog on September 11, and I tried to put the information that I could, but I want a feedback from you guys. Please try reading it and let me know if you guys have any feedback on this one. Feel free to do comment and let me know if I should make any changes to it. I am trying to I'm planning to write a blog, at least one blog in each week. I'm also working on those HTML elements thing that I mentioned last stream. So that's my plan. So I'm trying to work on blogs. Let me know how is it, and if there is any changes that I need to make. So yeah, that's it for the stream, guys, I guess. And I'm pretty happy that we have accomplished this thing, that we can search it and we can create new items, edit it, delete it. That's really amazing. Cool. Also, a last thing we will do is not here but here. Oh, yeah, the server is closed. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Page, for tuning in. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into the stream. I will be live tomorrow at night, maybe on Twitch. We are still figuring out how to do stream with Coder for pair programming, and we are still like finding some solutions for that. So I am quite not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I will be doing a stream on Wednesday, same time. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and press the bell icon so that you get notified when I go live. And that's it for today. Have a good day, guys. See ya.